The voices.
Voices in my head, they've been telling me to do things.
One
All I really know is that I freak it with my boo thing. Ooh. Lick my ooh thing. Yes, this Liddy and Jesse said. You're going to ask me about episodes that's out right now as I'm recording a new episode? Did you not read the description? This man did not even read the description of my post. The Boom Boom Show, episode 10, with one of my best friends, man, Mr. Ras Vas.
Good to be here with you, Sam.
Yeah, and
Sam Comfort.
And we got Social Norm in the cut.
Yes, sir.
Just to keep you guys updated, since episode 1, Social Norm is now my roommate.
Hey, Church 808 style.
Yeah, Church 808 style. But before Church 808 even happened, there was a radio show at Rhode Island College called The Delivery with John and the Mailman, bro.
That's a throwback. Yo, that's good times, bro. Like, that was back in the day. Like, we just got there. Like, we was young, like, communication.
So timid and fucking, like, just my perception of the media industry was so fucking, like, oh, it's so fancy and mystical. And then you realize everyone's just a fucking weasel.
You know, everyone's just trying to. It's pretty much like any industry. You know, everyone's trying to capitalize.
Nah, definitely.
And so then we got our own radio show, bro. It was lit. I remember we had like some local people pull up, like people was helping us out.
That's how the format of Church 808 started. We was just like, all right, because John was the first person I freestyled with, but it was you after.
Bro, I remember the first time I freestyled with John and you. It was to the Earl Hive beat.
Oh, then it was
Tyler's
with you.
Room.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You were
that.
Yeah. Ras was the first person to rap shit with. You were the first person I recorded music with, did producing with.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's an honor, man. Now you're like out here in the, you know what I'm saying? Like you're really like putting your music out. You know what I'm saying? All over New England.
All over the world, man. I got some listeners in the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines. That's like where my biggest fan base is. in the Philippines.
Yeah, I know they understand it.
Yeah,
down there,
I know. I love y'all. They understand the weirdness and all the broken heartness. And of course, we got Rufus over here. Come here, Roof. You guys want to hear that jingle? It's gonna be the last episode with Rufus for a while, so enjoy that. We sparking up, so that means it's time we play the motherfucking theme song. Boom Boom Show episode 10 featuring Ras Vas. I hope y'all are having a lovely evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time this is.
It's an honor to be here. It really is to be on the Boom Show. Like when I came out here to interview with you, you was telling me you was about to get this going. And I was like, yo, perfect. Like, I couldn't wait to, like, be a guest, you know what I'm saying? Sit down, talk to my homie. Because we have these type of talks all the time.
All the time,
just
bro. I used to... I shouldn't hear you, savage.
I apologize.
Rufus, on your bed. You guys are going to be hearing me tell Rufus to go away a lot during this episode. But, hey, it is what it is. I appreciate you taking the time once again. But, yeah, bro, I remember, like, each summer break, I would call you, like, at least every other day.
Yeah, man, shit. For real, yo. And, like, we would just have great conversations about what the fuck was going on. And it would be wild, too, because, like, I'd be going through shit here, where I was, and you'd be going through shit where you was, and it would be, like, similar type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's like, it's always, like, you need a good friend like that. Nah, for sure. And especially, like, Rasology on my album, like, I really wanted that to capture that shit. And I was, like, pretty much verbatim, like, what that conversation went like when I hit you up about that shit too.
Yeah, for real. Cause like my first thing was like, cause like I know how you are, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see things out to the very end, and once you're committed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, it's alright. You feel me? Like now you could do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that the conversation went about. But more so, just trying to tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could always move forward, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, like when you that like I remember you went the real conversation, but like when we did that, like that was dead ass. Like I hit up Ras in the studio. I was like, yo, because I hit you up a while ago, like I want to do this skit, right. And I hit you up. I'm like, hey, I'm in the studio. I'm gonna call you. When I call you, you'll be ready to do this. And he was like, yeah. I was like, all right, man, let's just riff it like it was actually a thing.
Yeah, for real. So we just kind of like reenacted that conversation on FaceTime.
And with the old iOS too. Yeah. So like when like younger kids hear that down the road, like they'll be like, "What the
What
fuck?
sound is this?
Yeah, what's that? What sound is that?"
For real.
Yeah, man, that was such a beautiful time, man. Cause I remember, like, when you and I were in school together, and
Great time. Rhode Island College alumni.
yeah,
Shout out, go Anchorman.
yeah, class of 2017, baby, 4 years, bro,
In and
4
out.
years, right here. How many people do you know that went to Rick that did that? I know 2. Okay,
You know what I'm saying? It's very rare. By design. That's how they made it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but yeah, as I was saying, bro, like, cause you came into school, you had a girl and stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I was like, how does this man have a girl
Word, man.
and be in school and shit, and
Bro, it was hard, man, cause like she lived back at home and I was living in Providence, right? So it was just difficult to like we were so used to being with each other every day.
the right people, wrong time, type stuff. That's how it be with relationships
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's like it's still like love in a sense, but it's still mostly just like the positive things I choose to focus on. You know what I'm saying about it. Because you know what I'm saying, it was like it's different when you with somebody every day. You could see them,
Yeah.
within like an hour or two. But then when
Especially
it's like,
as high school
Yeah,
kids,
that
like you
it's
don't know
very
you don't
addictive.
know anything else
Yeah.
at that point. And yeah, bro, just like when I saw you go through that breakup and shit, bro, I was like, holy fuck. Sorry, I'm about to bring up a lot of PTSD,
Nah,
but you
it's
knew
cool.
you
This
was
is
about
cool.
to
It's
get
the
yourself
boom boom
into.
show. We on the boom boom show. Boo,
Yeah.
boo, drop the bombs.
I don't have a soundboard yet, so we'll
It's
do
all
that.
good.
We'll
It's
get
all
there.
good. You can put those in manually.
Yeah, I can't. I'm about to. That's what I'm gonna do with the fucking theme song and shit.
Oh, I guess.
But yeah, dude, I was just like, holy shit,
Yeah,
man,
bro. Cause like going through that, especially at the time, I was trying to like work on it. So again, trying to work on something that's not even with you is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Not around you. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously, distance shouldn't mess up things like that, but it's natural and it happens. You know what I'm saying? And like people, and then she started to go to school in DC, so that became like another factor. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to Rick, I was pretty much like most of the time I was trying to fix that or like work on that relationship. Other times I was just kind of like in my head, and then sometimes I was just like free, like talking to girls. Those are the better times. I was like meeting new people. Like that was one major good part about like breaking up. Like I was able to meet like new women and just like not have to be like
there was like that 2
put
month,
like a filter in our relationship.
because
with
like
the new
it
women.
happened around your birthday, right? When the breakup really started to.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Because it was like, because I remember it was like
I had
2
visited
months.
her, yeah, and then when I came back on like the last day, because I had went out there for like my birthday, like my 21st, yeah, and yeah, man.
Yeah,
So when I
there was-
came back,
yeah,
she was
bro.
upset.
There was just like 2 months where fucking you was just like not leaving your room, bro.
Yeah,
And like
I was like pretty depressed. I'd be telling people
man.
about these times, like I like being sad. You know what I'm saying? Like just like going through life and just like feeling sad. Type
that was the
shit.
first time like I like one of like my really close like male friends was depressed, and I was just
Especially over like a girl, like love. You know what I'm saying?
and it just sucked because I was just like, damn, there's just really nothing I can do. Like I just gotta let him be. I can do like what I can do every now and then, but it's just like I can't like force you to have a good time. Like
Yeah, man. But you would help me out a lot, bro. Like any party, you was like, yo, what's up? You was like, yo, come on, like pop out. You know what I'm saying? You would do the best that you could to like when it came to doing social things. Like obviously you
Yeah.
would still hang out, you know what I'm saying, on the daily. But when it came to like, just like put myself back out there, like you definitely were like, yo, nah, like you good, you fine, like it's alright. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
bro, that just reminded me. Let's tell the story about the cookie. This is a good fucking story.
yeah,
bro.
bro. The first time I ever did edibles, yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
So, bro, so I'm gonna start it off. You
Yeah.
fill in whenever you
Yep.
feel. So, me and Soko, it's Sunday. We got school Monday.
This
what I'm
is
saying?
This is 2014.
Yeah. So like we on some shit like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So
We're 19.
I had an extra like cot in my my room, like extra like dorm bed, and he would just use that shit whenever. You know what I'm saying? So, um, that day we was about to smoke and we
Yeah,
were
he
gonna
had a
watch.
double.
Yeah, facts. So, we were gonna watch
Game 7
Game
of the
7
2001
Eastern Conference Finals.
Western Conference Final between the Sacramento Kings and
Oh,
the Los
yeah,
Angeles Lakers.
facts. And then we ended up watching
because we
Ras
watched the
Vas
East
and I.
Coast.
Oh yeah, we
before.
see. Yeah, facts. We had saw that day, and then we were gonna watch the West.
Yeah.
And it was gonna be Kings versus Lakers, and it was like a controversial game. Like the refs were like trying to fuck them over, so we were gonna like watch it back, like try to peep the bullshit. So at the same time that day, like one of our friends had made edibles, and so we had got some, and we went down to the like the suite down the hall, like,
Sweet hall.
yeah, and it was just crazy because so I've been smoking all day. I take the edible. I'm feeling alright. You know what I'm saying? We go down the hall. Soko gives his ex at the time a cookie,
half
like
a cookie.
And then
I think
at
at the
someone else
time
took it,
we
like,
were dating for like a week.
yeah, it was very new. And so we go back to the room. We watching the game, and it's cool. And you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, Soko get like a call. You know, it's a lot of
I have
panic.
mad missed calls, and then like I see like a text. They're like, "Yo, we're taking her to the." They're like, "Yo, what was in that cookie?" Like, we're taking her to the hospital. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
snap!"
like it was wild because like we dead ass ended up at the hospital. So like we end up there at the hospital.
Yeah, I called. Yo,
this is the highest I've ever been in my whole life. At this point in time, I'm the highest.
Yeah.
I've
So
ever been.
also me and Ras smoke, and like we took the cookie. We was just like, all right, man, we about to chill.
I'm just
we about to have a cool night. And me and Ras didn't have a car, and I think this was like before Uber was like popping.
Just getting to the hospital was a problem.
Yeah, and even like if it was like we were broke as fuck.
You know, like
so. Shout out John Murray one time because I called John Murray. I just said I was like, "Yo, can you bring me to the hospital? Like, I just need a ride. No questions asked. Like he just pulled up
shout out John
and brought me, man. He's a good dude. He's a dad now too. So congratulations. And Mary got a family.
Beautiful.
Shout out big bro. But anyway, John Murray brings us to the hospital and pick us up, Ras.
Yeah. So we getting John Murray up. He's so cool about the situation. He takes us over there. So we get in there. It's just like her and her entire like sports team there. So they're all very skeptical of what's going on because you know what I'm saying, like they just see us. They, you know, like on campus we got this like reputation just being like jokers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
hooligans.
You know, and they're just like, yo, what the fuck? So they wondering, like, they thinking it's some other shit in the cookie, but the whole time she just got high and went to sleep.
She was dehydrated and just forgot to drink water.
Yeah. Like it's important to water. That's why before we even started, so I'm like, yo, I gotta get some water.
Yeah, bro. Because I remember like I went to her and was like, she was lit. She was like, we just ordered Pizza Hut. I was like, word.
Yeah,
I was like, word. I was like, all right. Like we just spent the weekend there. I was like, all right, I'll see you. I'm gonna chill with the bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then like, you know,
bro, that was wild. Like, so she ended up there, and then like I remember we were in there, and we were just like, what the fuck? Like there was a point in time we were just talking like, yo, how did we get here?
You know, bro. Me and Ras were borderline tripping, and like we were still watching the game on your phone. Dude, yeah,
we in the waiting room, dead ass looking.
All the girls are just like, except for like a couple that were cool and like understood. It was just
there were some people who understood you.
Yeah,
and
it was a
understood me
misunderstanding. It wasn't everybody that was just like but I understand like why it was. They had every right to.
Bro,
to do that,
it was
honestly,
just wild to know like. That was my first time doing an edible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's intense. It's intense, man.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan always says that the edibles are really, really redonkulous and
it takes like 30-40 to kick in. It sneaks up on you, and like sometimes people will take more than they need because they feel like it hasn't affected their body yet. You know, so then when it finally does like reach their blood or their entire system, it's already on some shit. You know. They got another one getting in there.
On your bed. Rufus. Lay down, pup. All right, we're trying. Oh, hey Peyton, could you take her? Um, hey Norm, could you give her that bed and that bowl?
Weird. Rufus, man. Yo, when we did the interview, Rufus went flying.
Rufus took off,
Yo,
bro.
I really saw the speed. I was like, yo, this is a fast dog.
Yeah, check out my IGTV for a video of Rufus just zooming out the way. But bro, like I will say, man, like you didn't have to come with me to go do that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like,
That says a lot about our friendship. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, I'm just like, what? What you mean? I'm not about to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even think of like. Of course, I didn't have to, but I just thought like it would be good to, you know, be there for the bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, that would have been rough. John stuck around for a little bit too.
yeah.
You know that was wild, man.
Cause like, feel me, this is my first. You know what I'm saying? It was also like, I'm in the situation too, cause I'm thinking like, dang, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I took the same thing. You feel me?
Yo,
like,
I was just like,
you know
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying?
well, man, like, I just got into a relationship in college and about to kill my girlfriend.
Imagine, bro. No way. It was definitely blown out of proportion. Like when I look back on that shot, I mean, straight laughter. Like,
Dude, yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like, you know, when you get high and you pass out and you wake up and you're like wearing the same shit you had on yesterday, or you're like asleep on a couch or like in a car or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's all that happened.
bro. I remember freaking
If
like
anything.
early days, like first like month or two, just like trying to smoke with you. I was like, bro, like let's blaze. I was just like, yo, this kid's cool. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't smoking at the time, real shit. Cause like, I remember us like one time specifically, very very vividly, where you came in and like Nick opened the door. My first roommate.
oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. And he was like, yo, is Ras here? And he was like, yeah, he over there. He was like, you trying to smoke? I was like, nah. He was like, why not, man? I was like, nah, I just don't be smoking. He was like, all right. Like, you know, he was like, you sure? He was like, all right, bet. So then, that's when he just left. So after that, pretty much we would like smoke when you would bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember we played
I don't
Ultimate
even remember
Frisbee.
the first time was that the first time we smoked after playing Ultimate Frisbee?
Maybe. Like, it was like a pickup Ultimate Frisbee game on campus that we had got like ice cream from the calf after.
It must have been because I do
then we
remember
smoked.
there was a lot of people there. Tim Johnson was there.
Yeah. Real shit. Bro.
Sierra. I don't even remember, but shout outs to all them.
Hell yeah, bro. But yeah, bro, like, you hit me to smoking OD, like, just what it can do for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Beneficial ways.
yeah, cause like I didn't really like smoke weed or anything.
Dude, do you have any of those tracks? Like any of the tracks that we made back in the day?
Yeah, I got the 10 commandments. That's on like old like.
I don't
Tumblr
want to hear
page.
that.
I have the sessions. Yeah, the GarageBand sessions. They're on my MacBook.
Word. Yo, I remember there was one song me, you, and Robbie made that was pretty dope.
Yeah,
RSD, Rap Smoke Drink.
Rap Smoke Drink.
Robbie's
yeah.
killing it.
Yo, for real.
Robbie's
For Sale is a great album.
killing it, bro.
Like,
At the house party show, his set was fucking lit.
yeah, I want to see him perform. Real
Like
shit.
Robbie Rhodes is a great artist. Great artist, man.
That's a
Like,
fact. That's a fact. Like, real shit. Like, he's definitely like inspired me, and like just also like hearing his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really is tough. You know what I'm
Dude.
saying? He got songs that remind me of like Daft Punk. He got songs that remind me of some shit that I don't
Of
even
like the Cure and the Smiths and stuff.
that type like that, like the Smiths is like 70s rock.
Yeah, like whole yeah, he's so versatile. His work ethic, man, like unmatched, bro.
Yeah, man.
Check out Robbie Rhodes.
But yeah, we had the team though. Rap Smoke Drink. I still got the picture we took the first day of sophomore year. RSD.
Wow.
Like, we had this song called "Thought That I Loved You." It's on my SoundCloud right now. It's pretty dope. I was listening to it the other day.
You and Rob?
Yeah, it was like a freestyle, like Robbie freestyle at first.
Was he Dr. Darko?
Yeah, he had the Darko filter on his like voice.
I
was-
need to check that out, man.
Yeah, it was so cool. And then I had it was called man. I was like, wow, that shit brought me back, bro. Cause he had like a mic in his room, and like he had Smash Bros. Yo, he hit me to like Dexter. Yo, the
Dude,
first time I met him, he offered me
playing
LSD.
Smash Bros all the time. Dione,
Yeah,
dude.
word.
Dione is in the Marines now.
Hell yeah, shout out Dione, bro. I got him on Snap. We still be communicating
With
time
the
to time.
hookah. The hookah in the
Yeah,
dorm room,
the-
bro.
Early, yo. As soon as I got to Rhode Island, the hookah was
full
there.
hookah in the dorm room. Nuts.
Real shit, man. And then Eddie and
Walter.
Walter, yeah.
Yeah, Walter and Jacqueline are getting married now.
Word, I saw that too. That's
Yeah.
like good to see.
Shout
for
outs
real.
them. Like they.
Jacqueline had lived like right across from our suite too.
Yeah,
So they had
that shit.
basically met
There was a
them.
sitcom, and he proposed to her right in front of Sweet Hall, our
Yo, I
freshman,
saw that shit. I
our
was like,
freshman building.
"Ah."
Yeah,
That shit was cute. Yeah, I was
with
like,
the
yeah.
banner.
That
Like,
was
come
it.
on. Yeah, so this episode of the Boom Boom Show is the nostalgia college recap.
Yeah, man, the college years, bro. Like the way Rick was like.
Giant high school.
Yeah, so it was like really small, and it was like pretty much like a dormed high school, and it was like you pretty much had to know people
Oh, oops.
to
Just
get
gotta
it to
use
be
fast.
cool, and like even beyond that, you had to actually like wanna like make your college experience good.
Yeah, there weren't too many like events that it's just like a mixer
Yeah,
for every like they did like there was stuff available there, but the pong tournament, yeah, that was always wild. But
Like, it's a school
there
with,
just
like-
wasn't a community.
there was majority commuters. So
Yeah,
like,
there was a lot of commuters there.
when you go there, like not even half the people you see, they don't even stay on campus. So it's like way different than
Yes,
another school.
it was like
It's
1,000 kids on campus, but
Yeah.
like it'd probably be like 800 by the end of the year, 600.
you know, and most people would go home on the weekends.
My best memory of Dawn, every time Julian was freaking it, bro.
Yo, he would do that in class with us, bro. I remember.
He would freak it in class?
Yeah.
He would dance?
Yeah, well, we were doing a group project outside of in what's the name of that hall? The comm building, and it was like right
What, when
there
it was
with
me, you, and Michaela?
me, you, Michaela, and him. Yeah, we had a group for
Bro.
a senior practicum.
Bro, that was just so funny, like, cause like,
He freaked that he did
cause
that.
it was like obviously me and you were cool, me and Michaela were cool because we were RAs, and then like it was just the three of us, and then we just saw it was like
Yeah,
we all three of us just looked at each other, we're like, we're gonna have to take Julie, huh? We're just like,
Yeah.
we're getting an A.
hell yeah. Oh, for real. It's like we knew. Bro, I was like, how is this being graded the same? This is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
Dude, if I could get Julian on the Boom Boom Show,
Yo, Julie was cool as hell, bro. Like, get him on the Boom Show would be dope. Like, cause he would just tell us how it is.
yeah, I would need somebody else with me.
Wait.
My girl.
Yo, that would be a good show.
That'd be so funny.
Julie was cool, bro. It was cool though. Like real shit. Like that class and just like the whole college experience. Cause like
Wait, did I
Ul-
pass it?
like ultimately like the thing with Rick, it's like it's all about like the network you made there, man. Like most people go to that school, they be like, yo, fuck Rick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no community, there's no school spirit. You know what I'm saying? Compared to, and a lot of people don't understand
Yeah,
that
we did
about
our
my
thing,
particular college. Yeah, like, cause I'll talk to like some of my homies and they'll think like they missed out on something because they didn't have like campus life. And I'm like, yo, every campus life was different though. Like some of that shit, like at PC, you can't even go into certain dorms as a male. You know what I'm saying? At a certain time.
I ain't gonna put stuff on blast or put myself on blast, but I'm gonna, my girl goes to PC.
Where
I ain't trying to get myself caught right now,
it's
so
like that
I'm
at
gonna just wait till she.
HBCUs too. Like there's certain HBCUs where you can't do that either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, bro, like I feel like when we were at Rick, like our perception of PC was like, oh my god, like it's a D1 school, so it must be
Yeah.
like so much better. And like I be at PC. PC is the size of Rick, maybe even smaller.
yeah, bro, real
Dead
shit.
ass. Like I was like, yo, what?
Real shit, man.
It's just like
Size doesn't make like a good college. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
all about the wiggle of the worm, baby.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Take
The
it from
flow,
me, Sammy Bang Bong.
Evan the flow, man. Yeah, real shit. But yeah, PC had a way different perspective. Yeah. But I remember just going out there to party, like the street area that the students would like rent houses on. That shit reminded me of like Project X. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what the hell?
Dude,
like,
they
during
party.
Halloween,
Shout out,
they party.
shout out PC. And shout out all the colleges. Literally, I feel like Rhode Island has like the most colleges per capita.
Yeah,
like,
man. And
there's
it's a lot of
probably
good
like
universities and colleges.
there's definitely like 20 colleges, probably 25. There's a maritime academy out here too, right? Like, there's bro.
Brown, RISD, right downtown, two of the best
Like,
in the world.
Yeah, dude. Like, best in the world. Like, Bryant's a D1 school too.
Hell yeah. And that shit's just right over there. Then you got J Woo. They got 2 campuses, you know?
Yeah.
Rhode Island College. Go Anchorman.
Roger Williams. There's
Roger
mad
Williams.
shit, bro. URI?
URI, South Virginia.
Like, what? In
Yeah.
this small ass state.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, bro. It's just like Rhode Island is its own state, but it's a territory. But people think about Rhode Island more than they think about CT.
yeah.
What do you think?
What's
I don't know.
a more
I guess people
popular
be
New
talking
England
about
state?
CT. Like,
Connecticut or Rhode
ESPN
Island?
is out there.
Yeah, that's
just-
a good thing about CT.
It's just weird.
Downtown Hartford is getting a lot better too. They just built like a baseball stadium down there.
The Goats?
The Yard Goats, yeah. They moved the CT, the New Britain Rockcats. It was a minor league team. They moved that team to Hartford, so now they're the Hartford Yard Goats.
There's 2 baseball teams?
Just one.
So there's no more Goats?
The Goats were now, but before the Goats, they were called the Rockcats, and they were from New Britain. They were at a stadium in New Britain.
Okay. Yo,
So they
the
got
Paw
moved.
Sox are done, bro?
Like defunct, like
They're going to Worcester.
oh what?
The Woo Sox.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a move for Pawtucket. That's a cool.
Yeah, so it's just like McCoy is just about to just be a thing. Like, they'll have events there, I guess.
That's wavy. Still using the space.
The Little League World Series.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever been to one of those? A Paw Sox game?
Never. I've never been to a Paw Sox game.
What about a P Bruins?
Nope. Haven't
We
seen
just
it.
went Rhode Island as fuck, bro.
Word.
Dang, man. Bro.
Yeah, that shit's out here though.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts Center. It's called Dunkin' Donuts Park in Harvard. The Yard
yeah.
Goats Park.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's
Ooh.
funny.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So like, that's interesting though, cause I think about that all the time. Like, I feel like both states kind of have like their own like distinct functions that make them good. You know what I'm saying? And like one of the main attractions here in Rhode Island is like the beach area. You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
has like the most miles of coastline, technically.
really, wow.
Yeah, just because of like all the fucking
shape.
islands and all that. Just the freaking like
That
all
shit
the all
really
the
look- it's like
all
a-
the bays. It's just like that territory. You count all
Yeah.
that coastline or whatever. You
Hell
know?
yeah, hell yeah.
So, fucking little cheat code.
Word. That's cool. Yeah, man. So it's a lot of area for people to be out here. The beaches are beautiful. Like, a lot of people have like summer homes in that area. So that's a reason why Rhode Island gets like, more, maybe talked about more or like visited more maybe.
Yo, you remember how you were my plug for music?
Yeah.
Downloading music.
Hell
I didn't know what Dat Piff was until my freshman year of college.
Yo, I'm so happy I got to tell you about that Piff, bro.
I was like, what? And remember Fuquan? He was like,
Yo,
he was like, yo, he was like, bro, what? She was like to Fu to me was like the man who just slept all day.
Word, Fu's like, yo,
the
you
sleeping
need to know this.
genius.
Word,
The sleeping genius.
Real shit, man. He was a smart guy, OD.
Bro,
he
so
understood a lot
smart.
of things. So like that Piff is like one of the easiest ways to get hip hop music. You know what I'm saying?
It's still going.
Definitely, bro. And it's got like legendary shit on there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Drought 3 is probably the best
All
mixtape of all
those
time.
Wayne
You can get that.
mixtapes. Big Sean mixtapes.
Hell
J.
yeah.
Cole mixtapes.
Yeah, all J. Cole's are on there. Like
Mac
everything
Miller
we need. Yo,
mixtapes.
kids, yeah, the Netflix exclusive, real talk, bro.
Currency mixtape.
Yeah, him and Wiz, the How Fly.
Young Thug. the Rich Gang tape, bro.
Yo, the tour, yeah, man. Like, if you don't know about that Piff,
Flatbush Zombies, the drugs tape.
And it's cool too because you can stream off that Piff as well.
Yeah.
So like, it's definitely been like a really good
So
website.
if you're a hip hop head and you don't know about these projects that these artists don't have that aren't on Spotify, diggity that Piff.
Yeah.
And YouTube.
For real.
SoundCloud too.
Yeah.
It's definitely on their SoundCloud.
Word. It's definitely good to get into it too. Like get into
it like
deeper.
Those like web pages are like just turning into like the VHS tapes and like cassette stuff of our generation. I feel like that's what that's going to. I don't know.
I can hear that, bro. Like a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? Like it's an online thing, you know, like it's definitely
future generation just going back on mixtapes like how we are on vinyl.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot for them to choose from.
Hell yeah, man.
But man, dude, yo, Fuquan, I want to hit him up now, man.
Yo, the last time I talked to Fuquan, it was over Snapchat, and he was telling me how he's starting up like a company. And I was like, word. He was
That's
like,
all he said.
He was more detailed with it, but I was.
You don't remember the details?
Yeah, I don't remember what he was. It was a computer based company. It was like engineering. You know what I'm saying? But I forget exactly what he was engineering.
Dude, I can only imagine. Yo, so Fuquan was our friend Tyler's roommate, and Tyler was my suite mate in the room.
The way he played 2K, I just like, well, if I really cut you off, but like what he could do on like 2K 12, 13.
When I beat him in 2K,
yeah, but he could get like 70 with Carmelo like off rip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, but he was just playing with Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, that particular, and it's still like hard to beat. Like he could really just use one like character, like one function in this game. It's like OD. Like he be really like OP in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like spam almost. Like that's how genius he was. You know what I'm saying?
You were like, if you're gonna win this game
while he's playing the
you're
game,
gonna win this with Kyrie.
Yeah,
bro. But so Fuquan was the smartest peer I've ever met in my life. He was the smartest person my age, but
he would sleep, go to class 10 minutes before, get an A on it.
Yeah, he wouldn't do any homework or anything, but he would just ace all the exams and stuff. And like he had a free ride, and I remember he was like, I have a meeting with the dean, because like my grade, like I'm supposed to maintain a certain GPA, and I'm not doing it just because I'm getting A's and everything. I'm just not doing the homework, and I'm not showing up.
He knew everything that he was doing wrong too. It was like he would know like what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He obviously like he's like, damn, now I gotta talk about it.
One of my first interactions with him was when you guys came to Riverdale, and he's wearing headphones at the party.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo. like I remember I think Kyle Lake, he was like, yo, what's up with your boy wearing headphones? And I went up to him, I was like, because I read that, I was like, yo, why are you wearing headphones?
He's like that for real. Like he was just like unsocial.
Bro, I was like, yo, you ever gonna turn up with us or something? He was like, oh, I'll drink wine if you guys get me wine.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he wasn't about the liquor, no beer.
I was like, bro, I'm not getting you wine just to get you drunk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get your own wine. Yo, we played intramurals together, bro. So like, we would like leave the calf, and then we would go to the rec together. We would walk, and like sometimes we would have to like walk fast, not to miss like the start. You feel me? But like when we played together, bro, Fuquan had the midi on deck all the time, bro. Feel me?
The what on deck?
The mid-range jump shot.
Oh yeah. No, we would ball with Fu. I'm really thinking about that. He would try and shoot like Steph. Like he would
had the quick release.
He would jump.
He wouldn't shoot too as
Fu
far away.
Fu would jump in the air as high as he could, and Fu was my size.
Yeah.
And he would jump in the air as high as he could and chuck that ball. Dude.
Word, man. He would wear like a shooting sleeve.
Yeah.
He'd get it up.
Nah. It was
he was
fun.
A hooper. He could hit the midi. He could defend, move his feet. Like.
But yeah. So then like he was supposed to be back. He was supposed to be your roommate sophomore year.
Yeah. Because basically, like, he was my roommate. I would always be like down the hall, but I had no roommate in my actual dorm. You feel me?
You never had a freaking roommate for more than like. We're gonna get into all this, bro.
Yeah.
So let's start at the beginning with your roommate stories in college. So you moved in with this kid Nick freshman year in a double, and after Thanksgiving, he was out.
He was gone.
He was like a country kid.
Yeah, I think
He wasn't
like
country,
the
but
first
like,
semester, and then after, like, yeah, like, bro, like, literally, he never, like, the last time I walked out the room,
I
was
could
just
tell
like,
you
yo,
could. I don't
peace.
know.
He ain't
I
say
don't know
nothing
him too
normal,
well, but it
and
just
then
I.
all his shit was gone when I
It
came
just felt
back.
like he was uncomfortable. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
definitely
think it was
uncomfortable.
like a race thing or anything. I think he was just uncomfortable living with someone.
Yeah.
Like because like I was like knocking on your door all the time and shit.
Yeah.
And his desk was right next to the door.
Definitely, bro. Cause like the way it was like it was like a mix of race, but as well as just like not wanting to live with people. You know what I'm saying? Like even off rip, like he saw like a hockey hat that I had, and he thought like it was gonna be a white person, and like he kind of made like he said like he talked about like
and you're like, oh, I don't know anything about hockey. Actually,
you know what I'm saying?
Was it a Sharks hat?
Yeah. Like I know, like
you're like,
well, you know, I don't know enough to call myself a fan of hockey.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're just like, well, sorry, but that's the coolest logo
in
like, the NHL. So
the graphic is super sweet on that, bro. The eating the stick. The shark eating the stick. So yeah, but it was never no problems. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And then he just dipped. So feel me. I had like the open dorm. So like
I would
crash
in there
would
a
stay
lot.
there. Yeah, you
too.
would stay there. This kid Jersey would stay there.
Yeah, Jersey would chill there.
And then after that, fucking sophomore year, because I would always still go down the hall too to see Fuquan. So sophomore year, I was supposed to have a double with him. And then the other one was going to be Tyler and Chris. So Fuquan didn't end up coming. I was trying to switch out and get into Weber, though, to get a single. Fuquan didn't end up coming to Rick. So I had the room to myself. First semester, dope. Second semester, roommate moved in, Corey Agan. He passed, like, after a few days. Like, he had moved in for, like, about a week, you know? And he passed. He was a super advocate for marijuana, and he would watch CNN like I would watch ESPN at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
politics.
Yeah, he was mad into that, and I thought I was gonna learn shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude,
at first I'm like roommate, but then when I seen who it was, I'm like, he cool. And then he told me he would be going away on the weekends pretty much. He already had his shorty, so he was pretty much like vibing. You know what I'm saying? He just needed a place to like crash. I'm like,
dude, remember when Chris
on.
was like, he was like, yo, like it was probably like day 2 of him being on campus. He was like, I went to go to the bathroom and he was getting dome in the common room.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like right there by the TV. That's what.
Yeah, it's like, hey boys. Yeah, nah, that.
And yeah. So, but I don't know exactly what happened, but he passed, and
R.I.P. the homie.
Yeah, R.I.P. So then after that,
I remember I was stressed, and he gave me a stone.
He was very spiritual, bro. Yeah. Very psychedelic. Yeah. He was like a super advocate for marijuana.
Yeah.
And he even like he was involved in like organizations trying to get it legalized and like dispensaries.
Yeah, he got in trouble like because he wasn't from the area. Where was he? He was from New York or something. Do you remember where he was from? No, he wasn't from New York.
He was from like Cranston
or someone. He got like charges like because he had weed on him.
Because that's why he wasn't smoking. Yeah, he was taking a break from smoking when I met him, but he was still an advocate for it. Yeah,
and so
legally, he had to stop.
In Corey's honor, like because he had a big pack for when he was like about to be ready to.
Yeah, bro.
So in Corey's, because he died a few days before my birthday. Like,
that was probably the biggest spliff I've ever rolled, like,
bro.
And he had nothing but like loud.
That's some of the craziest weed I've ever come across in my life, to be honest with you. And Ras rolled a big ass spliff. He's like, big ass spliff for the birthday, boy.
Yeah, man. All love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just trying to be like, I always keep it positive, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I do go through things, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so
it should be hard. Like sometimes that do get negative.
Yo,
you know
let's tell that story about that spliff though. That's what I was getting into.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
So we did our thing.
I was thinking, bro. I was thinking about Corey. My fault.
Sorry. Yeah. Well,
yeah, but the spliff.
Yeah,
so,
this
bro,
is a funny
story. We
story.
smoking this shit in the bathroom, and this shit is danking the whole floor. Like the whole floor.
It's like 3:00 on like a Thursday.
You know, it's like 3 p.m. You know, it's like everyone's in and out. Like it's not even like time to be smoking.
Yeah,
like
we're like, yo, the RAs ain't on duty right now, so let's fucking get down. It's my birthday.
So we lit that shit, bro. This shit is just like,
yo, we probably got like a quarter. We didn't even get halfway through this fucking joint.
Yeah, and then it was just like, yo, let's go get food. Like it was just getting hot. Like it was just like, yo, we baked too. You know what I'm saying? Like let's save this shit. So as we put this shit down, we go out the door and we see that Rick on Campbell is knocking on
2 doors down.
2 doors down. Yeah, they're just like trying to find the smell.
Yo, but luckily, Raz's room was right next to the stairway exit. So they didn't even look at us. They didn't even look at us, and we went down. I've never gone downstairs so fast without falling.
We was going down those stairs out the building, and we went to Dawn. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. That shit, yo, real shit. It was like, like left turn
Zoom.
quicker. Zoom.
Oh my god! And on the night Corey passed, or the night after, that huge snowstorm.
Oh yeah.
We went outside.
It was like a video game.
Yeah, there was snowstorm. There was just snow tornadoes everywhere.
Yeah.
We were dodging them, so they were hitting us like they would hit us. We'd just oh my god, like it was a storm.
That shit was adventurous. That shit was definitely like up to like your shins, like the snow too.
It was absolutely wild, man.
That was good times.
But R.I.P. Corey, you will not be forgotten, man.
Never.
Look at where weed is now, even though they're still trying to do sketchy shit with it. Closest I ever got kicked out to getting out of school.
Shit.
You want to start, Ras?
Yeah, so it was during high school, my senior year. It was like our math teacher. Our math teacher was gone that day, and there was a kid in our class who had like a fake JRTC gun. So it was like a dummy gun, you feel me? So one of the kids in my class, my homie Butter, that's my guy, get you some gold butter. But that's my you feel me? So we was in class, and he took the toy gun, and then like 2 kids who were walking by, the room was open because it was a sub. It was like the first hallway you get into when you enter the school. So 2 kids just like kind of stopped in. They were younger, Jonathan and Quindell, just like a year younger though. They not really younger. Like we would play sports and shit, and like so they were all talking about doing some shit with the gun. So I'm like, all right, like let me record this shit, because at the time I'm a cameraman. You feel me? You feel me?
The Ras cam.
The Ras cam, bro. Like I was on it. Like any opportunity there was to record, like especially like I'm thinking it's just like a senior prank. Of course, there's a lot of things going over my head at the time. You feel me? That's why I almost was kicked out of school. But we leave the hallway. So now home got their the dummy in his like shirt type shit. So it's this dude, Mr. Franklin's classroom. He looked like Peter Griffin, so we used to call him Peter, but he hate that shit. He'd be like, stop, you know what I'm saying? He ain't like that. So but he was a cool ass teacher though. But niggas called him, Frankie. And I'm like, yo, let's go in here, cause I know he ain't gonna like get us in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So he's not in there. But, like we open the door. I don't touch no doors. You feel me? I'm just recording shit. Long story short, we went to a classroom with kids, and it was a teacher who I actually seen at the Big E. So I seen her again at a football game after I graduated. And
They went to a classroom with kids with fake guns. Fellow student, high school student. Ras is in high school at the time.
Bro,
Ras is holding the camera.
Yeah. That's
Ras is like, oh, this gonna be a good prank to catch. Oh, you guys gonna do this prank? Well, let me get the camera.
Yeah, this isn't
JRTC kids.
Yeah, hip. So we open the door. My homie Butter go in there. He kind of do like a motion with it, but no one reacts. Like the teacher, Miss Love,
they're all just blank face.
Yeah, Shalom. My homie Shalom was in there. He was dead blank face. Like Shalom just made a beat like for me the other day. We been working on some music, and he remembered that shit. He was like, "Yo, I remember not having like his facial expression was just like."
What did he think? Was he like, "Are we about to get shot?"
he was thinking like he ain't know what was going on. Like he knew like it was a fake gun, but he was still like, you know what I'm saying? It was just a complete shock. So he was in like shock mode. You know what I'm saying? Like he was saying he was dead shocked. Like he knew he wasn't gonna die, but he was just like shocked. Yeah. But no one said anything. Like no, it wasn't funny. No one reacted at all. So then everybody like we all just scrambled. I went back to class, so I'm sitting in class. I'm like, damn, we going all the way down for this, you know? Security come grab us. Like the security guard was like my JV basketball coach, so he comes in there and grabs me like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? Like, he's like, yo, what is wrong? Like, we go down to the office, like, oh man, that shit was crazy. Yeah,
boys,
what's
still going on?
What was it? Shit gotta get living. If I was holding the piece. And yeah. And so yeah, we get in there. My mom comes down. It's a rainy ass day. They just like, yo, you got 10 days suspension. I'm like, shit. So then like all this is going on. Like my girl in the school, she's like wondering what's going on. Like texting me. Like she can't defend me because she doesn't know what happened. But like, you feel me? I got my own side to the story. Obviously, everyone's like, yo, what type of dumb shit is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, my man, like, it got rough. You know what I'm saying? It was, 10 days out. And then, but I actually heard Chance's 10-day mixtape during that time. So I was like, yo, shit.
Ooh, I got suspended.
Yeah, it was, and then, I didn't have to have, like, a meeting with the board.
Because you were just the cameraman.
Yeah.
Did your other boys get suspended?
They had a meeting with the board of
Well,
education.
obviously they got suspended.
Yeah, but they got to all come back. We all went back to high school, and then me and my friend Buddy, we graduated.
Did they take away the fake guns from the JROTC program, or do they still have fake guns?
They still do, bro.
Wow.
This shit was really crazy. We had to delete all the footage. It was a part of the agreement. Like, some of the teachers wanted us out of there, though. Like, the newer teachers, they were like,
yo, yeah, fuck
it. Yeah, we actually, like, two of the better kids. Like, my friend Butter, he was in a National Honor Society. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and he was, like, captain of the football team for varsity senior year. So, he was, like, really involved in the school and the community.
Scooby
you know
snacks. Oh, my God.
Yeah, bro. Scooby
snacks. Continue,
and,
bro.
So when it happened, like that's what things that saved us. Like, you know, me being also involved in the things I was doing. That was the only reason why they didn't like expel us. Like if I didn't like do good for 3 years or so, like but yeah, that's the closest I ever came, bro. That shit was wild to even like think about. I haven't thought about that so deeply. I saw.
You never got written up for anything in college, right? Yo, do a little rinse while you just got a little Scooby snack on the front of your tooth. I'm looking out for you, bro. That's what friends do.
Appreciate you, man.
Well, yo, let me tell you high school, and then I'll tell you, and then we'll get to Raz's, Rick. Good questions, Norm. Yeah, Church 808 in this BI.
Yeah,
No, yo, Messi was talking about Church 808 yesterday.
Yeah, I remember the freestyle session, bro.
Yeah, yes. No, definitely check that on YouTube. I'm gonna screenshot that and put that on YouTube one time. See if anyone looks at, but yeah, we'll look at that video after. That shit's classic. Yeah. But in high school, the closest I ever got to getting kicked out was like April my senior year, and like earlier in high school, like a couple of years beforehand, like I would get in a fight every now and then, and by senior year I was like cooling, but I like had you get 12 or 16 unexcused absences. I'm like, all right, it's my senior year. Like, I'm going to just use up all these absences. Like, wrestling's done and stuff. Like, I'm not doing a sport in the spring. So, like, I didn't go to school Monday or Tuesday. And then I was like, all right, time to go to school Wednesday. Like, I just didn't like math. Like, the math teacher was cool, but just math, like, really frustrated me. And I think I just took it out on my math teacher.
Yeah, like, fuck math. Fuck
the
teacher, fuck the whole thing.
And I just wanted to just, like, be a goof and fucking like do rap shit and stuff, you know. But yeah, so one day she kicks out this kid Tyler in class because he says something snarky, but not too snarky. And she's like, "All right, get out, get out." He's like, "Yo, what's going on?"
She was
And
like
then-
kind of frustrated with him for the whole
bro,
year.
yeah. And I was so silent that whole class. I was doing my work, and dude, I'm an asshole. I was like, "Yo, that's why I love math class. There's always a show."
Word. Yo, seriously though, like especially my junior year for math. Yeah, but hell yeah, keep those junior like math. Like people just be acting up in math.
Acting up. Shout out to all the math teachers. You guys take the most shit because everybody hates math. And so yeah, I picked up. I was like, all right. And she was like, get out. I was like, yo. I was like, that was the first thing I said all day. I was like, come on, like. No. She's like, no, get out. I was like, and then she's like, we're just bickering back and forth at each other, and like, there's a couple like kids like gathered outside the hall. I'm like, yo, Miss, you're making a scene. oh, damn, I didn't mean to say her name, but
sorry,
yeah. but she cool.
Shit.
She cool though.
Shit, man.
You know, but
hopefully we could block anything out, man, that you think is too much.
Yeah, if I remember to do it, I'll try to.
Yeah, it's not a priority.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm like, yo, you're making a scene. And there was Baba. I was like, all right, you want to make a scene? Let's make a scene. I said this. I was like, all right, I'm going to throw a chair. I'm not proud of this.
No,
I'm not proud of
but
this.
you just being real.
I'm not proud of this, man.
You trying to play games?
It's just who I was at the time.
She was trying to play games, so you was like,
yeah. And no, I didn't like chuck a chair. I just like picked it up and just like dropped it.
It was like,
and I like landed near my friend Dakota. And then like he just like picked it up and put it back, and then just like walked to the office. And like I got suspended for I think like 3 days. And yeah, and I got grounded too. My senior year, that sucked. And yeah, my vice principal was like, yo, if you fuck up one more time, you're getting held back. I was like, yeah.
So hella
I was like,
pressure got
yo,
applied.
but I looked at it this way. I was like, all right. I don't want to get held back. I'm not trying to do high school again. But if I do, I'll be a state champ. I was like, another year of high school wrestling? Because I was only varsity for 3 years.
And I was like, yo, yeah, you can still compete.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because you can compete till you're 19.
Word.
Yeah.
Man, there was benefits like on both sides.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll just beat up on these kids.
Dude, word.
Yeah, but I remained a good boy, as a good boy should.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, I thought you were about to say about to get kicked out of Rick. You never really got in trouble at Rick.
Nah, I really was a good kid. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. But there was one time.
Shit.
I mean, good kids get kicked out of places. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like, I would do things. I just knew
Satan
how
got
to,
kicked out of hell.
Yeah,
I mean heaven.
yeah, I'm reading this book on the human nature, and it talks about I had just read the chapter of it's like 10 theories of human nature, and it was a chapter about the Bible. And it's funny you bring that up because it's funny. Like not us. People got kicked out of heaven. You know, people got kicked out of everything. Yeah, but just as in terms of when I was at Rick, there was this one time we almost got caught with like weed in the room, but it was like wet weed, so it really was like danking. You know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty like unsmokable.
When did that happen?
This was like freshman year. Not like I didn't mean like me and you as we. I meant like.
Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking weed.
But
shit.
Yeah, it was his weed. He had brought it into the room and shit. And then that was all. Like this other freshman girl in the hallway, like just went in the room afterwards and like threw it down. Cause like they went in there because of the.
Was this first semester?
Might have been second. That's probably the closest.
Was it Campo or the RS?
It was like Campo.
Oh damn.
Yeah, like it wasn't anything too bad. Other times that other times.
Yo, I almost got kicked out. Like I almost got kicked out the first day of classes. Me, John, and some other people. We were just rolling up, and John's room was the room like right next to the front desk.
Wait.
And like word got around quick. They're like, "Oh, you guys are the ones that got in trouble for weed, potheads." Like, yes, I am a pothead.
Early, yo, it was funny though, cause y'all was just like doing regular shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Yeah.
even like.
We were just rolling up to go smoke outside.
Yeah, like people do that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, when I was in RA my senior year, this one time, this shit was fucked up. Cause, hey,
It's good, Piff.
how we doing, Piffy? Piffy making another cameo. There was another time when, like, it was some shit where, like, these girls, they were cool, but, like, they would just get loud because, you know, they were freshmen and stuff. And so we had to, we had a meeting and shit, and they were like, all right, if this suite's, like, being loud, like, during quiet hours again, like, just, like, go in there and just be like, hey, keep it down.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was me, and homegirl. You know who? You know? Yeah. And we were just like, all right. So we went in there and we were like, hey, could you keep it down? There was just like vodka bottle, bong out. I was like, damn. I was like, dang, guys, I might have to call Campo. Fuck.
Yeah.
And so Campo came and they were being fucking dicks, dude. Like, so rude. Just like, is there like there was like some dude there chilling too, and like he asked him, he's like, do you have any more weed? Like,
Yeah.
like don't make us search the room, down, and like,
Damn, like pressing.
and like me and the other RA were looking at each other like, yo, like, chill. Like, is that, and like they had a dick funnel, right? So dude, so Campo grabs the dick funnel and water just falls out of it. And oh, dude, me there was another cop there. Me and him just look at each other, we start laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that I felt so bad. Like one of the girls like was having like a borderline panic attack. I was like, you gonna be good? I was like, it's dad, that's gonna be a $25 fine. You're good. Like, there's a month left of school. Like, yeah.
You being RA was clutch though, OD. Like, I learned a lot about the RA motion, so it was easy to kind of like go around it. You know?
Yeah, I was like, this is the schedule. Don't let me catch you.
You know.
I never caught any of my friends.
Yeah.
And in your old room where we fishbowled that one time, I just knew kids were danking, and I was like, all right, like, I just gotta let them know, like, don't be hot boy when we on our rounds.
Yeah.
And so I just like went in and like I just knock on the bathroom door. There's probably like 8 kids in there.
I know there's like,
I knock on the back. I just hear
like
everybody scurrying. Yeah. Everyone's scurrying around. And I'm like, yo, it's Soko. I'm coming in, and like I was like, hey, just letting you know, like, it's we doing our rounds.
Yo, bro.
I was like, I don't see anything right now. Cause like, I was like, I don't see anything right now, but I'm doing my rounds. Okay, when I don't want to catch anyone doing anything when I'm on my rounds.
Yeah.
And that's just what it was. It was like, yo, when I'm on my rounds, like, I don't want to see nothing. Alright? Keep that shit on the low. It's posted. Hey, here's when narc hours are.
Oh yeah, man. That is.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was good times, man. That was like,
oh, dude, just being able to have the key. Dude, I would just like come in your guys' room and just scream.
Yo, do whatever you want to do, bro. That should be hilarious.
Dude, and cause originally it was supposed to be me, you, Malk, Trib. Yeah.
That was
And then I was like, oh shit, I'm all right. And then that room was empty for a bit, and then that other dude moved in.
Yeah.
And I remember like at a point like he was like, yo, could you like tell them to like keep it down? I was like, well, have you talked to them yet? He was like, no. I was like, do that first.
Yeah, you know, like
I was like,
shit,
communicate with them, man.
Real shit,
Because that's always what it was. I was like, hey, man, you ain't gonna have no RAs when you out living on your own.
You know, man.
And stuff,
Like,
big
there's
boy.
no one to talk to about this shit that be going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo,
Some of Raz's most
Word.
interesting or funny moments with women on in during his college years at
good
Rick.
times. Let me think.
I got one that comes out off the rip of my head right now. So this was probably like the first week of school. There was this kid that lived in the same suite as us, and like he was friends with this girl, and we exchanged numbers, invited his party, we go out, we're chilling, and then this kid downstairs in the basement just pukes all over the floor, and like her friend had a panic attack. And then she's like, yeah, I gotta bring my friend home. I'm like, all right.
I know this. I got two that pop up in my mind. One from senior year, one from freshman. So like the one from senior year, this memory, this show is hilarious, yo. Like, it's at Robbie's crib, so it's a party, and it's like a function going on. This girl literally like walks into the living room, and like she just like passes out, and her head hits the wall. And then she falls onto the ground. So I'm felt like, man, you were in a function. So I'm just sitting here.
Wait,
looking
like,
over,
were you talking to her?
Bro, no.
You
like
just
she just
see
came
her.
into the it's like she just entered the room. So I turned and looked, and like she just fell down and hit the wall.
And knocked herself out?
Yeah, it was like she like passed out.
Anyone
like,
else
she was,
see her?
Yeah, Trib seen this, bro. That was what made it hilarious.
Oh my
so it was like she just like
gosh.
she was just
Trib,
drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Trib must have lost his shit.
Bro. That shit was hilarious.
I haven't heard this story before.
Yo, so we sitting here. I was like, oh shit, Trip standing up. Like someone sit next to me. I'm just like, yo. We just start laughing, bro. Like we start cracking up. But then she was fine though. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, how long did it take her to come back to consciousness?
maybe like 2 minutes. I don't know.
2 minutes? That's pretty long.
I don't know, bro. I wasn't like I had laughed, so that was it took him like 30, 45 seconds of like hard laughter when I wasn't.
So maybe even 3 to 5.
Yo, like that shit was
like because
that was wild. I was like, yo, what?
Before
hell?
you could consolidate her, you had to consolidate Trib and yourself.
Yeah, for real. We was taking it back.
Are you okay? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, what? Excuse me, ma'am.
For real, bro. We had to bring it in. They're like, yo, let's like before we even like express anything else. Like,
wow. I hope she doesn't have CTE now because of that.
Shit, man, that was a hard hit for real.
Would you like a mamba?
Possible.
Any of you gentlemen
yeah?
like a mamba? Yeah, I heard we always have to eat snacks apparently on podcasts. People like snacks. Piffy, would you like a mamba? Matches your shirt. Here you go, buddy. Oh, sorry, bad throw. That was a bad throw. Mamba, Norman?
I can't believe you put that throw on camera.
Well, they didn't see the drop on camera.
I'm going to tell them. It was a terrible throw. Fucking terrible.
Yeah. So the other time I remember his,
Freshman year.
Yeah, this girl, was like me, a homie, and like 3 girls. We go back to my dorm. It's nothing, you know. We just all hanging out, talking, like just keeping the party going, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like this one girl ends up puking on the other bed in the room, like out the random. Like she's just sitting on the bed, kind of just chilling.
Oh yeah, this was your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
I remember
what the
this.
hell? That shit was
I remember hearing about
hilarious.
this.
Yeah, I was dying. My first reaction was to laugh. You feel me? But then I'm like, yo, damn. See, they cleaned it up.
Wasn't
though.
you're like, well, it wasn't my bed.
Yeah, bro. I feel me.
And you're like, the amount of women out of here, there is enough empathy.
For real. Like, they take care of your friend. You know what I'm saying? Why should you here throwing up? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this shit wild. Like, damn, I could have just took it to the spot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Was she already like rolling?
I mean, yeah. Like but she wasn't saying much, so I'm just thinking like, all right, but like she couldn't even like, you know what I'm saying, like recover, get to a trash can, you know, something.
I was thinking about Molly because I said rolling.
Molly was huge during like the freshman year.
Yo, so I remember
So
you
yeah,
did
Norman.
There was you guys, or if you guys saw someone else bugging off the Molly.
Yeah, I got Molly stories.
at the Danny Brown concert. You remember that day?
Yeah, so I got my personal experiences with Molly and my views on Molly, okay? First of all, I would say I do not condone Molly, and I do not do Molly anymore. White stuff,
Oh, no, you serious?
amphetamines.
That's the song.
Yeah, before I talk about my experience with drugs, I do not condone this drug. Because especially now, white stuff, amphetamines. Back then, it was like, oh no. It was like there was a lot of, like, before I just want to talk about the bad shit. All right, before I talk about the good. All right, because that, like, when I said rolling, it popped in my head how, like, during our early years in college, there was a lot of bad Molly going around. Too, there were a lot of kids dying from Molly. And there's still a lot of people dying from everything except weed.
Yeah, for real though, it's fucked up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of overdosing going on,
And it's
bro.
like we're going to get a lot sidetracked within this next topic, but especially it's crazy how they're like, oh, vapes are bad, vapes are bad, vapes are bad. But it's just like,
Yeah,
all right, but booze is still legal.
That's
people
the
are drinking
first-
themselves
yeah,
to death,
bro.
or like some people are like just drunk bums. Like all they do is drink and stuff like
Yeah,
that, like
bro.
and car crashes and all that.
It's pretty much like pick your poison type shit. And it's like
Um,
whichever ones they can make the most money off of, they'll allow us to
Yeah.
do legally.
But in terms of white stuff in general now,
Yeah.
that's so much scarier because of fentanyl.
Yeah.
like,
it's been mixed into a lot
Yeah,
of the
like how like Max Plug was the dude and he just got a bad bag. Like it wasn't like no skeevy shit. It was just like fuck, man. So, but
Rest
so
in
the
peace, Lil Peep.
the
Rest in peace,
first
Mac Miller.
time, R.I.P. Mac Miller. But the first time I did Molly was summer going into my freshman year of not high school, college. At the Middle East upstairs to Alex Young. At this time, he was a 17-year-old DJ.
Word.
Yeah, and I was just rolling, going crazy,
That's lit.
acting wild, acting a fool. Here's a picture. I'll show it to you later, but it will not be on this podcast.
I think I've probably seen that picture, bro. You
yeah,
had the shirt on with the flow?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I showed you that. Yeah, with Robbie Wills. Shout out Robbie.
Yeah, shout out Robbie. Cool dude.
And then I think the second time I did Molly was at the Danny Brown show, and that was a fun time.
Word.
That was a really fun time. I remember like you recorded me on Snapchat, and I was like, "Yo, delete that." Dude, Ras was recording me popping a Molly.
Yo, this is when Trinidad James dropped that. Yo, pop the Molly. I'm
Yo,
sweating.
and Ras like, "Oh my God, somebody's actually doing Molly."
You know what I'm saying? And like more important, I'm like, yo, this is cool. Like this is what the people want to see. You know, I thought this was content. But
Like,
it's like, nah, this
This
is
is when
drugs.
Snapchat stories just came out and stuff. Like, I was like, "Yeah, can you not, please?"
Yeah, bro,
Not make me
that
look
shit
like-
is wild looking back on it. Like, you
Yeah.
know, like they are trying to record this man doing
Yeah,
drugs.
and then
Like I'd be recording the wrong things. Like you feel me? Not everything needs to be recorded.
yeah,
I feel like that's what I got.
you was on some Soulja Boy.
Shit, man. This shit been happening over and over.
And then
But I stopped recording just anything.
the last time I did Molly was that year. It was at a house party at Riverdale. It was the night Bria jumped off a table
Oh yeah.
and body slammed that girl.
Oh man, bro, that's a legendary story. I was not
Yeah.
at that party.
But before then, I was in the dance circle freaking it.
Oh yeah.
Freaking it.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, Norm, those my
Hell
and
yeah, bro.
World.
Dog, yo, those parties at Riverdale were turned though. Real shit, like all the
Those were
Riverdale
the
parties.
best parties. And that
Yeah,
was
bro.
before I started DJing too.
Hell yeah.
First time
Those
Norm
were
ever got
yeah.
wicked fucked up. Yeah. Check episode 1 for that story.
It was, bro, real shit. Riverdale's word.
Yeah, but yeah, Ras didn't know Molly stuff.
Hell yeah, man. Like let me think. Pills and shit. Yeah, like Xanax, bro. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
doing Xanax
You
like
was
junior
wild.
year.
Yo, let's tell the Halloween Zan night.
Oh
bro.
yeah, let's talk about it.
Halloween
Let's talk
Zan
about
night of 2016, bro. Dude,
Yeah, right.
so me, Ras, and my ex, we go to a party at Amon and say Lee's crib.
Yeah, my shout out to
And
bros,
first
man.
of all, I parked like on the wrong street.
So yeah, so we get there, we're not even on the right place, so we gotta walk. You know what I'm saying? So we walking, we walking street to street. You know what I'm saying? So what I can remember, when I was walking, I accidentally bumped somebody and their phone like fell and cracked. Felt a little bad about
When you
that.
were on the way there,
Yeah,
a stranger.
yeah, a stranger.
stranger?
Yeah.
Dude, I think I was
I
walking.
mean, not truly
mad
bad, but just
slow or
like,
some
damn,
shit.
that's like a bad one, you know. Like, but yeah. So then I remember just getting inside. Yeah, what do you remember?
Okay, that's all you remember.
Pretty
And
much.
then you just
getting home, and
then you just remember waking up, then
and then leaving the house,
leaving. Okay,
and then yeah, bro, talk to me. Oh, that's a crazy.
so
time.
that's Razz's version of Halloween Zan night. Yeah. So, all right. So here's my version of the story. So like I said, we go to the party. I guess like I was really fucking high, and like I was walking mad slow, and I guess Raz bumped into somebody and broke their phone. And like we get in the party, like I'm just lit, I'm chilling, I'm having fun, and then it's just time to go. And
Weird.
me and my girl at the time were like, all right, yo, where's Raz? Where's Raz? Text, call.
Oh wait, because you guys did drive me there, so that was very nice. You know what I'm saying? Try to give me a ride back.
Yeah, dude, you know I got you. I know you would do the same.
Word.
So we're like, all right, well, I guess we'll see Ras when we see Ras. And so we go back, and the night's over. And I didn't know that he did his aunt that night. And before, I knew,
gotta be released. Like.
and I knew Ras was doing stuff like that every now and then. And it wasn't a habit. It was like every now and again. It was once every blue moon type thing. But
You know,
I
like
did say
senior year,
I
wouldn't
did
even- That's the
say I
only
didn't
time I did
like
it
it.
senior year.
I did say I didn't like it. I was like, I don't condone it.
I feel like at the time too, the girl I was talking to was like angry with me, upset with me, and I didn't really get to like understand it
Yeah.
because I was off Xanax. So she became.
I'm just glad.
So I was like, well,
I'm just glad you're okay now. Not now.
Yeah.
I'm just glad like you're okay. You're not okay now, clearly. Yeah.
I'm
We haven't even
fine.
talked about the present even.
Yeah, bro.
Who cares?
Let's talk about the present. Yo, let me play some beats I made.
Some beats?
Yeah, bro, I made an instrumental.
Oh shit, yeah, pull that up on your phone. Yeah, my aux cord got fucked up.
It's all good. It's called Say It Louder. It's pretty cool. I like rocking shit. Say It Louder for the people in the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I haven't yet.
You have one with the vocals, right?
Yeah. But I had I brought this like the stems to a studio.
Oh,
And
to
they
get a
ha-
mix?
Yeah, they helped me
Nice.
like put more like texture in the beat, you know.
Word. We got
Yeah.
Larry too. Shout out Larry O.
Yo, I'm trying to. Oh, we with Larry O, bro. That should be fun.
Say it louder for the people in the. Let me get on this.
What's up?
Send me the stems.
Alright, cool.
We'll
Oh,
get we'll get that shit.
Definitely,
Alright.
bro. Definitely.
Send me the stems with your vocals and shit. You got the
cool.
session? Not
Yeah.
the session, just the.
I have the instrumental.
We'll talk about this
and then-
later.
Yeah, no, I have I can get everything.
You
that
got you
need
hearing
to.
this? You hearing this, folks?
Yeah, at Blind Moose, I just re-recorded them, so like I have to like finish getting that mix too. So feel me, it's like recorded. I know where it is. Like,
But yeah, so
so yeah, you could definitely get a verse, bro.
for people that do not know, Ras Vas is a recording artist, videographer, graphic designer, entrepreneur, creative writer, director.
Yes, bro. Appreciate that. For sure, man. I just try to like, you know what I'm saying, put my hands in like everything that I have an interest in.
This reminds me of like Africa
what's like-
Bambaataa. This is produced
good.
by Ras.
Yeah.
Man.
And like anything that's like I can express in a sense, you know, I'm attracted to, like just that type of art, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, you know, the Renaissance man vibes.
You just had a showcase not too long ago. We were talking about that Sound Sessions Volume 2. Yeah. And once again, I know you don't care, but you know I will always feel like so like sad and not sad or just guilty for not being there for Sound
bro,
Session 1.
I told
Because
you that,
you
that's
know
my
you
fault.
know you just know how that's how I am as a
Yeah.
person.
You don't gotta worry about that, bro, at all. Like, yeah, because I know you're gonna support too. This is Bluetooth. This is like this is on SoundCloud.
This sounds good in my headphone right now too.
Yeah, bro.
I hope the listeners are enjoying. Yeah.
This shit just makes you want like rock, you know, like. So yeah, this is on like SoundCloud, but I'm thinking of calling it the EP Lickety Split, 3 to 5 songs. You feel me? Like, it's definitely gonna be one of them. I have like 2 album covers in mind.
Okay. What you want? What you want? Like, oh, whoa. Really like. Woo. Do that. Move that. Mommy. Poppy. She sucked my shiitake. Woo. I'm looking forward to seeing what this comes to, bro.
Oh yeah, so it's Bluetooth. Like, I can't wait to do the video for this. And like, when I made the song, I just wrote the lyrics just about like connecting and disconnecting, you know, type shit. I like this. And it's pretty cool. And for sure, like it's definitely like one of my favorite creations too that I've made so far. Like just as like an idea, you know, because like, I got to mix like pop punk kind of with like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Just like the way the instrumentals are, just like the certain elements of the genre, like the snap the. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then like kind of put like hip hop lyrics.
Like, I can just picture before, like on the
you know
on that
but just
like shit like make
my
my heart bleed.
Yeah, you could rock out like that, you know. Real shit.
Play that again one more time. Play it again one more time for the people.
Oh wait.
I'm sorry, I paused it.
And I got like a good intro part to that. Like one of my homies just like dropping some knowledge too.
You make my heart bleed.
Make my heart bleed.
You make my heart bleed. Write your name with the Sharpie on my arm. Why do you cause me so much harm? Ring the alarm. She leave me with these scars. You make my heart bleed.
Yeah.
You make my heart bleed. I know you want me. Why'd you block me?
Why'd you block me? You cannot haunt me. You always stalk me. The pain and the blood and the rain.
I love this shit. I always said I would never do freestyle on the Boom Boom Show. But this shit is so good.
Yo.
You make my heart bleed. Yo, this is about to be. I'm writing that shit down.
Oh yeah, bro. Hop on this, bro. Remix.
Yeah, dude. Let me get this shit out.
This should be
Oh, yo, by the way, Schoolboy Juice finished, man.
Oh, what?
I did it, like, I said it's finished, but I'm gonna be honest, I have a verse to record. But, like, I got the track list, I'm like,
it's like you already written the lyrics section.
No.
Well, it's gonna be like
I got like the first 4 bars.
Oh, word. Yeah, like, your musical process and my musical process is so different, bro. Like, yours is more so, like, you go and then you be there and then, like, you'll do it right there. You know
Yeah, it's like,
I be taking more. I don't know. It's weird. Not
that shit's
taking
beautiful.
more time.
That shit.
But it's just
This
like,
shit is beautiful.
Yeah.
Just send me that, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Yo, let me play. You listen to the Naked Brothers, man? Do you remember them?
Dude, Yeah.
Yo, so my homie,
I look like the grown-up naked brothers, man.
My friend Shalon, his name is New Sauce. That's his producer name. He sampled Motor Mouth by the Naked Brothers band. I was like, yo, sample this. He's like, yeah, man. So this shit came out. I got some raps to it.
Yeah, dude.
So it's cool.
Hey, bro, Piff,
good?
I like you coming through and stuff with this. Like, I'm honestly not mad because I really thought about it. I'm like, it brings people into our house, into the Gnome Dome.
It's real.
But don't come here. Do not shout out. Don't shout out address. I make every podcast guest sign a waiver saying we will not share the address of the Gnome Dome. There is not much to take here. Unless you want my mixer. You can just get it on Amazon for like $90.
Right? Like, don't come over here.
It's easy
If
to
you're
like
not
get
invited,
your
don't
own
be
shit
over
now.
here.
Like nowadays, like if you're stealing, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, bro.
You just gotta work, like just put in a little bit of elbow grease.
For real, to get what you want.
Like take a few months, like come on. Yeah. Is that the crazy? Is that Crazy Car?
That's Motor Mouth. I played the
Motor Mouth?
original song. Just a little bit of it. But just
Are they on Spotify?
That song isn't on Apple Music.
I'm a chat in her box. I might chat in her box.
But yeah, man. So a lot of good
Her
things
cat
wanna
talk.
I'm like, Lickety Split's gonna be tough, bro. If I could get a Sam Comfort feature, that would make
Lickety Split's the name of your project?
That's pretty much.
Well, you show me those two beats.
Yeah, bro.
That's easy.
Yeah, bro.
I want that heart.
Like,
I want
you
to do
know
the
what I mean, like my
heart bleed.
musical life. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Nah, definitely. Like I put myself in a space where like I just wanna just have fun and be creative and not feel like I'm like just working too hard and stuff.
Man. So like having fun with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like the thing that attracted me to making music again, like the most. Just like
making music is the funnest, but like when there comes points I feel like as an artist when like you're promoting yourself and there's like all those as a internet rapper I feel, but who isn't an internet rapper nowadays? Because like that used to be a thing. Oh, you're just an internet rapper, but hello, everyone's an internet rapper.
Everyone's just trying to find a way to put themselves in a place to generate income. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Like, and when you get those outside sources like contacting you about promotion, I'm like, yo, like suck my shiitake right now.
You know, it's like
and shit. Like you're just trying to get $1. Oh, you're so dope. Then hey, you wanna do this show opening up for a little smoochie? Yeah, just $500. We'll give you a flyer and you have 90 tickets to sell, but you have to guarantee us that you sell us 89 and you get 5 cents from each ticket.
Yeah, man. Like
hey,
some fucked up deals.
You want to like lick my buck, make buck, and like any artist out there that's like, dang, like I'm not getting shows, I honestly feel like the best way to do it is do it yourself. Like throw your own shows, like link up with some like dope artist friends of y'all, and be like, hey,
real,
get a spot. Hey guys, let's do this. Let's get a bunch of people here, and and get that money, and
For
just
sure, definitely like giving people like quality like concert experience too. You know, like. Just people really like expressing like whether it just be for the artist to express and like have an opportunity to perform, and then also like the audience, the person coming, like the
and if like you're doing it like
enjoy it.
If you're doing it that way, like that method, like his deadass, like not everyone's method ain't gonna work for each other, cause like there's no secret to this shit. Like sometimes like people hit me up and I know they're just like trying to get answers from me, but it's just like, yo, like what are you gonna gain with it? Because even if like you do exactly as everything move that I'm making, like you do things your way and I do things my way. Everyone does like
for real, because you gotta figure it out for your own like life and like your own path. So like everyone's path is like different, so like it takes different like techniques to like cross it.
And doing like a show like method that way, just with like getting a bunch of artists together and be like, all right, like let's pack it out, it won't always work that way.
Word.
Trust me.
Yeah.
It won't always work that way, cause and that's just how like the business of promotions and concert stuff goes, baby.
Hell yeah, man. But it's cool. Like, yo, it's funny because like I tweeted the other day. I was like, yo, I have this dream of like having a football a 3-day football header for high school sports in CT at the Yargoat Stadium. And like someone from the Yargoats team was just like, "Oh, email us about it." So I'm like, "Yo, that's pretty funny." Like I just put
Hey,
this shit
dude,
on
you
but
put
the thing
stuff
is,
in the
I know.
universe?
I think I know. Yeah, exactly. I know someone on that team there, so it might have just been her.
Hey,
It's still like
you
cool.
sent them the email?
I'm gonna send it to him this weekend.
Okay, so by the time this podcast is out, that email will be out.
Yeah, bro. So it'll be cool just to reason with them, see what they think. Cause there's ways to get it done this year, but like next year was like my thing. I wanted to like personally schedule the games, but like that becomes even more difficult. So it's probably just like using the schedule that's already out and like having the teams instead of playing that Friday night play on that Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you were saying. So today, I didn't really get to have time to pull up too much funny videos, but it doesn't really matter. But I've seen this video before, and it came up today when I was just like laying in my bed, and I was so freaking happy about it because this thing is beautiful. This kid is the man, and I will never be as cool as him.
Hello guys, it's Jovan, and you know what time it is? Disco time. I got
Hey.
Let's fucking go. Any thoughts so far?
said we have to hear it.
I like it so far.
Tell me that's not me. The way he was just standing.
What the so Salute though.
Oh shit. I think the camera died. Enjoy.
Oh, dude. Yo, he's freaking it though. Shit. The song's a banger.
Like the visuals went out.
Yeah.
And it was just that couldn't have been more perfect, bro.
Weird. Good shit. That was a dope video though. I like that. He was dancing. He was freaking it, bro.
Yeah, man.
He was
He's-
definitely like from India too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, dude, he was definitely just himself.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Just like proud of who he is, and I hope like that kid, because I saw that video a while ago, so that kid's much grown up now, I bet, and I hope he's like maintained that level of confidence.
Yeah, bro. Must have. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
I hope like if like all those people out there that like just posted a video of like them being themselves, like thinking they're just like being
Yeah,
cool,
bro.
but it's really just like it's like yeah, you're kind of laughing at him, I'm not gonna lie,
Weird.
but it's just like, yo, that's like with just a video of just someone being themselves, it goes viral and people's like, that's hilarious. I just hope people don't like get too fucking
Yeah, real
in
shit,
their
bro.
feelings about that.
Did you hear the song "What I Do"
By who?
by Zaza?
No.
This little girl who's been going viral, and she made like a hip hop song, and
Mm-mm.
it's a banger.
I'll check it out later.
Check it out, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a banger, man. And yeah, bro. It's cool though. Like you know, like seeing videos from other places, like on the internet, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's definitely
Dude,
like overwhelming.
how
It's like, you know,
there's like
a lot of data, a
no
lot of,
there's no holds bars now
yeah, there's like
in
you
the
can see
music
anything.
industry. How like the only way to see videos was on MTV,
Yeah,
BET,
It was
or,
way different at the time.
VH1. Bye Piff. Everyone say bye Piff. All the listeners.
Gang.
Yeah, now it's just YouTube, IGTV, Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah, bro. Like, yo, I was just talking about 106 in Park yesterday, like TRL Live. You know what I'm saying? Like, these were staples.
Yeah,
And,
like that was
you
like
know, and, like my
that
growing up for
was
music.
that was Instagram.
Yeah, like real shit. Like, if you really wanted to like see a video, if you really want to see like pictures, like see like you know like an interview, like, you know, something like that,
Bro.
you had to watch
Like
those shows,
memes were like I love the 90s and shit. Those are like
those type shows. Yeah,
those are like memes before memes. The surreal life.
yeah, for real.
That
man.
shit, dude. Like I've definitely talked about that, like that show and Flavor of Love before on the podcast.
Bro, and
And
it's yo. Imagine if Flavor of Love was today,
Dude,
all the girls would
let's
be,
pull
like,
up.
have blown
Let's
up.
pull up the clip of Pumpkin spitting on New York, bro.
Dude, that's the craziest thing that happened on reality TV that I can, especially like when I was into it. You know, like the first season of Flavor of Love, all three. Like I was like, yo, this
Bro,
shit.
you know what was one of the craziest scenes in Flavor of Love when it was like Hoops, Pumpkin and Flav. There was like went to like a spa and like they was in the shower for mad long. I was like, yo, like it was crazy because we were mad young when that shit happened. I was like, yo, bro,
like, yo,
this
this
man's getting it right now.
Yeah,
This
bro, he had like 20 girls in his house. Like,
bro,
I think that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the
when that
Bachelor
girl
is so
shit on
huge
the
now.
floor.
Yeah,
There was an episode when that girl got swifty.
yeah, that shit was gross.
Took off her panties and shat on the floor, bro. That's getting swifty. You seen that episode of Rick and Morty, right?
Nah,
Ah,
she got Swifty though.
swifty.
Swifty.
Yo.
She's scummy. Rick and Morty's the shit though. I'm sad I missed that one.
It's like,
I gotta get
Flav's
Hulu.
like, you disrespected me. Yo, that his bodyguard.
Pumpkin was tight.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, what's up? She was a teacher.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Which I am.
The worst, bro.
Hoops, I.
Yeah, bro, these girls
you
are
go
wild
now?
right now.
And New York got the spinoff.
Yeah, she became the biggest like girl from the show, you know?
Yo,
Like
I wonder what her Instagram's like, bro.
right? She still be getting meme to this day.
Oh yeah, we're memeing her right now.
Yeah, man. Hoops was just fire. Like Hoops
Yo.
was so fire.
Yeah,
bro.
she was bad. Shaq, she was a Shaq.
Dude, yeah, fact.
Yeah, remember they had a three-way. Of course they tight. Yo.
Boom. That
And
shit
then
was
dips.
wild. Yeah, bro. I remember going to school talking about this
Yo, what a punk ass bitch.
shit. Facts.
Oh man. Spit and run. What a
Yeah, that shit was wild. New
yeah.
York, like, I know she wanted to run down, but
She
like,
wanted
damn,
to
I would
fucking
get
bash
kicked off
her
the show.
skull in with her
Yeah.
heel, bro.
Yo, shit. That's the worst, bro.
Because that's fucked up.
That's weird.
Classic, bro.
I wonder what happened to Pumpkin.
Yo, I did see like a recap episode. She got like fired from like being a teacher.
Oh shit! I wonder what she doing nowadays.
I don't know. Hope she all right.
You know what I'm saying? New York still getting money. Hoops.
Oh,
Hoops
definitely.
Still getting money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Nobody wants the girl that's spitting in people's face.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Straight
no.
like that.
Like, it's like she should have just whopped her in the face.
Yeah, she should just hit her. Yeah,
Yeah.
just give her like a smack, but like spitting is just like, what the fuck, bro, man.
It smelled like a toilet.
Public Enemy. Yeah, that was.
Public Enemy, bro, right? This is like pretty much how I got like introduced to hip hop.
Word though. Like, you're like, who is this guy?
Yeah, I'm like, who's this?
He's just like, he's the hype man.
I'm like, I'm 9. Like, dude, we grew up with some crazy like media. I saw a meme that said, "How can a generation raised by Family Guy and South Park be so sensitive?"
Yeah, man. Like a lot of people must not have been watching them episodes, bro. Family Guy go at
Yeah, I guess not.
everybody.
Yo, do you want to take a graph on the Boom Boom Show?
Oh shit.
Yeah, you do.
Do
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
This is a thing of the Boom Boom Show thing I gotta do.
Now it is. It's the
I-
first ever graph on the Boom Boom Show.
Alright.
Keep it going, Ras.
I guess I'm gonna take a grab.
Tell them your projects that you got out that they can check out.
I got no projects out right now. I just got 3 songs.
On YouTube?
Oh well I've been doing some interviews too. Those kind of projects for sure. Like and yeah, for sure. Also, like I did a video with homie Frankie with the lisp. She's like a rapper in CT, addicted to rapping. That music video's out on YouTube.
There's more than
That shit's really good.
than just being my friend.
For sure. It's a dope video. Like the whole thing was like an intervention. That was like the concept, and it was funny because it was like the way I shot it. I tried to like shoot it kind of like The Office a little bit, you know, just with like some of the camera angles, like zooming in and out, and the panning and just the improv comedy kind of aspect. You know what I'm saying? Of like that kind of energy, and that shit was fun. Like it's cool to do. I also got like I did an interview. The last one I did was with my homie Sean. He's actually in Italy right now playing professional basketball. So like I known him a long time. Like we used to hoop together, and so it was cool to talk to him because he played in London the year before. He's been to like New Mexico, so he's been like all over, you know. So he's experienced a lot of things. So it's a great interview to do, and like you know.
And what you doing today, bro?
Today I'm about to make a video with the homie John Wigouts.
His
Debut music video. It's gonna be L, man. We gonna get some shots of like a train track, some other places, you know. It'll be super good. Type shit. I think I'm good on the grab, bro. I think I'm good on the grab. I think I'll pass.
Nah. All the people voting. This is live right now.
Yeah.
This airs in 2 weeks. This is live.
Right through the camcorder, you know.
Okay. Vote. Should Ras take a graph?
No gravy for Rassy.
Dude, there's no such thing as peer pressure when you're in your 20s, man.
You know, I could take the grab and be fun, but I'm cool.
Really? Let me try that Fiji water, bro. Bro, this is the long. my head's not even in the shot.
A Fiji bottle.
This is the longest episode I've had since Norm.
Oh word. Hell yeah, man. 137. That's good. We get this.
I didn't want to put my lips on it, and I spilt water on the mic.
Oh shit.
I got the phone, baby.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So you guys still protected?
So, yo, this ain't even smart water.
Word. These bottles are lit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make sure you recycle.
Hell yeah.
Damn, bro, but I am so proud of you.
Appreciate you, my bro.
Thank you so much for coming through.
No problem, man.
One of my best friends. Yeah, that's our secret handshake. Don't you copy it.
You know the vibes, man. Thanks for having me on the Boom Boom Show. We gotta do this again. We gotta do another interview too. We gotta continue to make content, bro. I'm gonna send you these beats.
Yeah,
too.
dude, we're gonna release some songs. You guys just heard a leak of what that song's about to be.
Yeah.
That's how I'm starting that shit.
Yeah, bro. That'd be a cool remix, man.
We about to have a Ras beat with the Larry mix on it.
Word.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet, man. He be chopping, you know what I'm saying? Like they sound like really
Larry is the Fruity Loops goat. Fruity Loops goat, man.
good.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, but that should be chopped to perfection, bro.
Yeah.
So much
Motherfucking
precision.
Ras Vas, the Boom Boom Show, episode 10, in the motherfucking books.
Bado, peace.